Here we go. This is what we got last night, overnight, for snow. This is our yard, and as you can see, we got quite a bit. It's relatively nice, fluffy snow, but this is concerning right here. This is the new bed. It's fine, but look at that low tunnel. It looks like it has collapsed from the weight of the snow. This is a problem. I'll be fixing that today and seeing how to address that, because that is definitely not good. This low tunnel looks like the one on the south here, bed 1, looks like it's in pretty good shape, just from the weight of the snow. Knock the snow off. How these are designed, if you can see that, is it's a half circle. So the snow is supposed to fall off onto the sides, but clearly that is not the case. So this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. This is the risk you run when when snow falls and doing this. Granted, it's not as big of a deal because as it could be if we had commercial crop in these. We could lose the entire crop from the snowfall and collapsing our tunnels. But we have cover crop in here, which is supposed to help give us chicken feed, as well as minimize weeds growing. So we'll see here. Roll that off of there so we can get in here and see how this tunnel fared. Also dropped into the teens last night, so let's get underneath here and see how our crop's doing. Yeah, as you can see in there, not doing too bad in bed 1, but this tunnel didn't collapse, so it'll be interesting to see how bed 2 and bed 3 fared. Now, get that back down. That back on there. Bed 2, we have a partial collapse, it looks like. Here, looks like it partially collapsed. Looks like we're missing a couple of clips there in the middle. And we do have garlic that we're going to try to have commercially in the spring here. So I don't know if I really want to open that. This is a full collapse though, bed 3. Only cover crop under here, but it's a full collapse from the weight of the snow. So I'll probably be posting another video at the end of the day after I get this uncovered and see what damage is under there on the cover crop under there. So thankfully it's not commercial crop. If this was Salanova lettuce or spinach, that would be a major problem for us. But it's cover crop right now, so looking on the bright side, minimizing the loss there. And definitely, right there's one of the pop bottles full of water, painted black for our passive heating. So maybe we can get enough of the snow off of here to see. It might not be a total loss. Hopefully not. Looks like that center support, center hoop just collapsed under the weight. It was lake effect snow that we got from Lake Erie, which means it came in from the north, and that is the north. So if you look at this nice wind tunnel I have here, it's not surprising that bed 3 took the brunt of the snow. Nice thing about PEX too, I'm using PEX, not PVC. CPVC is PEX is quite flexible, as you can see. The PEX is not actually broke, so that is good. Might just need to get the snow off of here. And open it back up, retighten it, and we might be good. That's good. Yeah, that is good. Now I am using 1/2 inch PEX, 1/2 inch internal diameter PEX, because it's what I had. It's recommended to use 3/4 inch or 1 inch for this very reason. So in the future, these were temporary, but we will be using 3/4 inch or even 1 inch in the future when the plan is closer to spring, probably January, February, early February, is taking one large tunnel and starting here on bed 4 and doing it over all 4 beds in one continuous tunnel. That will definitely be using 1 inch PEX for that setup, because that setup's a semi-permanent setup, but also for the sheer expansiveness. But now that we got the snow off, it looks like it's not as bad as originally it looked, getting the snow off of here. Might just need to tighten up the string and relay the plastic. Might look at putting in a piece of 2x4 right in the middle there underneath that support. That would also help. Probably end up doing that. I'll let you know. I'll keep you informed. Before we continue dragging on too long with this video, let's get this plastic up and see what's under here. See how the actual crops, because at the end of the day, that's the important part. Okay, that is the big deal, is in here. How'd our crop do? And that is not looking good. The green is pretty good. Not bad. What temp do we have in here? We have 40 degrees, it looks like, right there. 39 maybe, 40 at surface level. This cover crop can handle that, but we're almost midday. It's just after 11 o'clock here in western Pennsylvania. So that's definitely cold. Outside it was 16 degrees out this morning when I looked. Right now, I'm not sure what it is right now, but I know it didn't warm up very much, so it's still below freezing outside. And a lot of that is just frost coming down from on the low tunnel. So I'm gonna get this fixed, get the low tunnel put back up, and go from there. This one, as you can see, also the cover crop itself didn't come in very well as bed 1 or bed 2. Bed 2, it came in beautifully. It was also in about a week earlier, so that makes a big difference, as you can see. But not bad. Right there is part of our problem too with our support. I used nails. I should have probably used screws, so I'll get that put back in and take a screw. And I'll just take a screw over here on this side and go in from this direction to bring that back up and tighten that back up. Probably do the same thing on the other end. That hopefully will be good. But that's the way it goes. Again, that's the risk that's taken when doing this type of project and endeavor. But it looks like the cover crop is not in bad shape. It's not in terrible shape. The ground is not frozen. As you can see right there, the ground itself is not frozen. It's coming up very nicely. It's loose. It's just above freezing at about 40 degrees, it looks like right there. So yeah, 40 degrees. It's only going to get warmer underneath this tunnel with the sun beating on it, because we have a beautiful, beautiful sunny day out, which is great. Some of the snow will probably end up melting too. But that's that was the morning discovery right there. Right there. So thought I'd share and give you guys an update on how these tunnels are doing. I'm going to just leave that open for now because I need to fix it. Over here we have our chickens, compost bin that way. Let's see how our chickens fared. I did end up, before going to work, put in a heat lamp, and yesterday the neighbor boy next door was checking on them and seeing how they were doing. So we tried that right there. That's supposed to be a water dish. Obviously it's not working real well. I cleaned out their coop earlier this week and put leaves for bedding. They seem to be working all right. The ladies are pretty